Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm back with another K-drama and I just want to know, have you already seen it? And if not, is this something that you would watch? Okay, so before we get into it, you know the routine, like this video, follow me for more, and share this with someone that you know that likes K-dramas, okay? So the name of this K-drama is called When the Camelia Blooms. This one, I believe it aired in 2020 because it was around COVID time that I remember watching this. The plot of this is the woman, she moves to a small town. She's a single mom, so you already know how that goes down in, South Korea. She was definitely getting looked down upon. When she essentially first moves to that town, everyone is thinking, oh, okay, maybe her husband sent her ahead to kind of get things prepared because they see her with a child. If they see you with a child, it's under the assumption that you didn't just have this kid by yourself, you must be married, okay? So when she evidently moves to the small town, there's like this man, and I wouldn't really say that he's like a rookie cop, but he essentially starts to fall for her, okay? Now, in falling for her, like his mom, who's like one of the really well-known women in the town, she's kind of like, oh no, I really don't want my kid to end up with like a single mom. But over time, this rookie cop, he essentially develops like a feeling for her, and he's trying to help her to the best of his ability, or whichever way that she will allow him to help her. Now, here's the twist. There used to be a serial unaliver in that town who stopped doing that for some time, but ever since she moved back to town, something triggered a series of events that caused this person to go back to in people, okay? So now this rookie cop, he is starting to notice, like, the way people are being found out, this matches the MO of, the plot of the, serial unaliver from, like, years ago. So he's paying key detail. He's essentially obsessing over it. Everyone is just like, dude, like, this is a small town, like, this isn't happening anymore. That's been such a long time. We haven't had any issues. The person who was doing it is no longer here, or he probably died. Right? So ultimately what happens though is people are being, young women are being and so now this rookie cop feels like, wow, I really got to protect this woman that I have developed these feelings for. And so he is essentially like showing up any which way that he can to help her. He's even going so far as helping the other town people to not have an issue with her for the simple fact that she's a single woman, but also to kind of understand that she is running this small business by herself. I believe she was like running like a restaurant with the help of no one to support her child by herself. And he was kind of pointing out to a lot of them, hey, even though you're married, your husband or your men do not work. So what is the difference between you and her? That's essentially what he's kind of doing to kind of like, close the gap between them and the vengeance that they feel against her. Now, keep in mind, this is a young woman and all of their husbands is coming to her restaurant during their breaks, running up a tab. So now they're all getting upset. They're getting riled up. They're showing up outside her restaurant. What is this bill? My husband would never step foot in your establishment. You need to credit this money back. You need to send this money back. And the lady was just like, no, your husband literally comes here all the time. That is just upsetting the wives, right? But the rookie cop is essentially like on her side, is just like, no, I can definitely tell you because I patrol this area. Yeah, he's definitely here. Yeah, they're all definitely here. They like to play when they get off work. They like to come sit down, chat, and drink here at this establishment. Now, little does she know, amongst those people is also the serial unaliver who frequents her establishment. He has essentially marked her, and he is coming to get her. Even though she has a child and she's a single mom, her child does have a father. The father is just completely unaware that he has this child existing out in this world. She has omitted from telling that because you know how it goes. Typically, the man is at, the potential of becoming big and famous and all of this and then some. And so the family or the people around do not want someone like this ruining that for him, ruining his potential at a brighter future, a more successful future. So they essentially like scare this woman off and they send her away, threatening her everything and then some. Now, while she is away, so ultimately, this man ends up having to be in the same small town for an event that's happening with his company, and he is evidently crossing paths with this child. And since he recently saw his ex, he keeps looking at this kid like, is this my kid? Overall, you just have to watch the show just to see if the serial unaliver gets her, or if this rookie cop is able to protect her, or if the villagers are able to like overcome their bias and their prejudice against her being a single mom to be there for her. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like this video, as I said in the beginning, follow me for more, share this with someone that you know that enjoys K-dramas, and stay tuned for the next one, okay? Okay, thanks, bye.